2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Pass to Edey. Wells with it. Memphis moving that ball around. No good on the triple. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Back to Morant. Down low. Here's Edey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Williams. It's tipped. Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Will it go? And he converts the layup.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
Morant outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Dort with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And Oklahoma City making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, number 22, Casey.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the fight. 2 minutes.
Morant surveying the D. And Jackson throws it down hard.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Dort. No good on the three.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And it's Morant missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Morant with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. The three, and Morant is good for three. Morant's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Back to Morant. Right side Bane. Out to Morant. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Aldama can't hit. Wiggins surveying the floor. Williams gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Kennard for three. That one's not going to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Memphis out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis leading by 7. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. And they're trailing by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Clark. And he makes that one.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And Memphis turns it over again.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And here are the Thunder now. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
It's Pippen on the wing. Left side Jackson. 5 on the clock. The layup missed.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
And so here's Memphis. The Thunder making the shot. Outside Jackson. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wiggins throws it down.
You bring a level of awareness and quickness. Gilgeous-Alexander has both, and it pays dividends there.
Well, there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Makes it off the glass. And now a 4-point Thunder lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Morant.
The price of admission. Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. Lays it up off the glass.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Doris has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Now Holmgren. Another miss by Holmgren. Morant outside. Back to Bain. The 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Here's Hartenstein. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
To the paint. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Jackson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. First one falls for him.
What you love about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Here's Edey. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Grizzlies ending the second quarter with a 13-5 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Thunder trailing by 4. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Durant with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Doris, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Thunder with the lead. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shea Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. Now here's Morant. He's got 9. They need this. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
To the inside. Edey misses from close range.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
The 3 from Morant. Here's Oklahoma City now. A nice run, going 12 in a row. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Here's Bane. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Edey. Back to Bane. No good from outside. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up with the Thunder. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now here's Williams. From 12 feet out. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Thunder.
Outside, Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Dort's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Get down, fans. On the court, these are hype squad. It's time for T-shirt. Give it a round of applause, your big boy.
1:07 left in the third. Caruso looking for an opening. Aldama with the rebound.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Right side Jackson. Pass to Aldama. Takes a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Aldama's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies. The kick out to Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pippen outside. There's the triple. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Caruso with the ball. Still scoreless. With 4 seconds on the clock. That shot no good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Right back after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here are the Grizzlies now. Now Pippen. A kick out to Bane. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
The Thunder leading by 6. Going inside. At the top of the key, Williams. Lets a floater go. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Free throw good, Bane. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Bane. The tray. Clock at 6. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Williams, that's good.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Several teams changing it up here.
Timeout.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, left side. Almost, but it rolls out. The Grizzlies trailed by 7. Left side, Pippen. Some nice passing there by Memphis. There's a screen by Aldama. Inside. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Aldama. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Dort. And the layup's good off the glass. And now an 11-point Thunder lead.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Craig, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now here's Williams. And the shot goes down. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. Over to the left wing. For 3, Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Up top, Dort. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Steffens pulls it in.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Thunder.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did. And I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group. And that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the basket by John Morant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Launches it. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
John Morant. His third personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So he gets them both in a, say, 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And that's an intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our